So, it has been a while since my last upload. And yes, I know, 2 months without uploading is a bit crazy, but there is a good reason for that, which we will get to later. After beating my first extreme demon, Cataclysm, I wanted my next level to be another iconic classic. Something a little harder. Something that would push me towards my ultimate goal. So I decided to beat Allegiance. Now, before we talk about Allegiance, there is one thing I have to explain. At the end of my last video, I said I would beat Mystic Bounds next, and I genuinely meant it. I put a lot of time into that level, and I made some solid progress. But then life happened, and for like 2 months I barely touched Geometry Dash. When I finally came back, all my consistency was gone. The funny thing is, Mystic Bounds isn't even that hard gameplay-wise. It is just 5 minutes long, and as you know, my nerve control under pressure is essentially non-existent. This level was supposed to be a chill experience, because it is easier than Cataclysm on paper. Eventually I realized something. I wasn't having fun anymore. So I loaded up Allegiance just to see what it felt like. And after about 10 minutes I completely abandoned my original plan. Sorry Mystic Bounds, your time will come, just not today. After running through the level in practice mode, I did what I always do and started learning from the end. And honestly, I was surprised by how fast I was picking things up. Especially considering this is harder than Cataclysm and I hadn't touched anything difficult in over 2 months. One thing I noticed immediately is that the first half is significantly easier than the second. That being said, I was still happy that I quickly had runs of 41%, 54% and even 65%.
Oh no, fucking Meister 5%, what the fuck?
The second half was a different story. That wave with the gravity changes absolutely destroyed me. It was also my first real experience with swing gameplay, so naturally I looked like I had never touched a keyboard before. So after a bit of grinding, I finally got a run of 60 to 100, and so I had Allegiance in 2 runs after about 6k attempts, which is not bad. After this I kept practicing the level and started playing properly from zero. Remember how I said the pre-drop is easy? Well, it has 2 specific spots that kept killing me, purely because I could not stop overthinking them. The first is a click in the ball section that is way harder than every other click in that part. It has a 6 frame window on 240, which is objectively not that difficult, but there was one day where I died to it so many times I started questioning my own skills. The second one is this release in the first wave part. And yeah, it should be just as easy as this click, but for some reason the release felt very inconsistent for me, so I made sure to practice it. After getting good at those parts, I got pretty consistent at getting to the wave part. And of course, I kept dying there, but that was expected. And then, one attempt I finally passed it, and suddenly I had a real chance at beating the level.
No, my fucking...
Yes, my SEO device bugged out again. Same thing that happened in Cataclysm. Input got stuck and the game thought I was holding. At this point I'm starting to think my SEO device is here to just mess with me. But that is fine. Surely when I get here again I will pass a straight fly with no issues whatsoever, right? I kept playing, stayed consistent, and eventually I finally passed a straight fly cleanly. And then I died at 82% because I buffered the blue orb.
No, I fucking knew it, fuck. Why did I buffer that?
And yeah, I don't know why I did that. I mean, you can buffer it, but not in the position I was in. After a few more attempts, I got 81%, dying to the pink orb. At this point I was very happy with my progress, except on the very next attempt I died at 82% in the exact same way as before.
No, why did I do that again? Nah, and it was this, oh my god. Someone has to kill me. Like, genuinely, I don't deserve to live. Jesus Christ. Why did I do that again? Why?
I was either getting incredibly consistent or just losing my mind. Genuinely hard to tell at this point. Then the pink orb got me again, and my progress slowed down. The level was not getting harder, I was just finding new creative ways to die to parts I had already cleared. Finally, everything came together. I passed the straight fly. Didn't die to the pink orb. Click the blue orb correctly. There is only one thing left to do.
No, fuck, bro.
Look, normally I would make a huge deal out of this, but honestly I'm used to it at this point. We all remember Cataclysm, Future Funk, Bloodlust, like come on, the list just goes on and on. After that I turned off my PC, went to sleep and told myself tomorrow will be the day. Except tomorrow came and I still couldn't do it. And then that evening I really wanted to watch Argentina vs Cabo Verde, which meant I had exactly 30 minutes left to beat Allegiance. I had already accepted that it wasn't happening. I figured I would just get it done the next day. But here's the thing, I have noticed a pattern. Every single time I convince myself this is not the attempt, somehow it is.
Yes! 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 I'm the fucking GOAT! I'm the fucking GOAT! Let's go! Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
In the end it took me around 12k attempts, which I think is pretty good considering Cataclysm took me 15k attempts and this level is a bit harder. Overall I really enjoyed this level. It is for sure better than Cataclysm and is easily one of my favorite levels. Yeah, the song is a bit whatever and can get annoying, but it's fine. Now it is very clear to me why this level is so iconic. The only bad thing I can say is that I hated the first 4% because it has no gameplay. I would prefer if I could just get to the gameplay right away, but at this point I'm just nitpicking. Now that Allegiance is done, the plan is to finally go back and beat Mystic Bounds before I give up on that level completely. My main goal is still Bloodbath, but there is a pretty big gap between where I am right now and where I need to be. So before Bloodbath I want to beat one more extreme demon that sits somewhere between Allegiance and Bloodbath in difficulty. If you have any recommendations, drop them in the comments down below. But anyways, that was my Geometry Dash progress after not playing the game for some time. I hope you enjoyed the video, if you did, press like and subscribe, see you in the next one.